when they say, how did you get where you are today, or what experiences led you up to who you are, or who are you becoming? Man, today, like, you will have some people that you recognize, and then it'll be some people you don't recognize anymore that you used to know. And you're gonna have a lot of people that you knew that you no longer know, in the sense of you used to know them, and they're just like totally in a different state of mind, look different, think different, just many different things. And life does that to you sometimes, and it could be very challenging. But many of us need to remember that not only life could be challenging, pieces to the puzzle, but life also could be fun, you know. Um, it's a lot to maneuver, like a maze. So, and it's a learning process when we going through life, because not everything we go through we have learned. Like, we actually go through those experiences to learn things. Everything that we were taught, whether it's through family, through school, other people, you still will be learning as you go through life. So, me more now, like where I'm at today, I'm in a place in my life where, like, I like to keep it just chill, small. I have fun, but like, just keep it small, not be all the way out there. Peace is everything, or just being what makes you feel very genuinely comfortable, like comfortable, or what makes you happy for real, not the stuff that you have. Like, I've placed it where, yes, I have things on a material, but when I don't have those things, what truly can still make me content, and be truly happy. And that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I learned in life, when you learn and notice certain things about you, to know for sure, is it you or something you picked up along the way, whether it's knowingly or unknowingly. Based on how you feel, you will know that. So, based on how you truly feel, not how the world say you should feel or put on, how you truly feel on the inside, you will know whether something does not belong to you. And now where I'm at in life, and as I'm still working on things about me, um, it was a lot of things that I realized that was not me. Um, it was probably part of the puzzle in me growing or whatnot. And it just made me realize, like, it was part of it, but then eventually along the way I would have to remove that puzzle piece later, because it was for me in that particular time. But when it's something that no longer fits, it has to be removed. So, and over time things change, where what you used to do before, what you used to like before, what you used to love before, that can change too. Life just changes for some people, not all, but it just depends on where you at, how you feel. This ain't for everybody. So if you in a place in your life right now where you feel like, some change need to be made, Figure out what that change is and take your time and make that change, because it's not an overnight process. It's not a weekly process. It's not a monthly process. Sometimes it's not even years. It just takes time. A little time, bit by bit. And I had to realize a lot. I'm still like, I realized with my type of nature, well, the nature I had in the past and still kind of here, but I'm learning to balance it. My type of nature will draw in a lot of people for good and not so good. And with your type of nature and not knowing or just trying to make sure, see that genuine nature, like that for real genuine nature, not that old being genuine to be liked or to get something in return or just to be known or seen type. No, 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 no. That genuine nature where you ain't looking for nothing, you just doing it. And not saying all the time, but that's just you. That draws in a big crowd of people, good or bad. And going through those experiences in all areas of my life, I learned and still learning that it can either make you or break you. And the struggles have been real. When I say real, real, like your genuine nature can have people who genuinely come in that really like they'll want to be a part of your life or whatever the case may be, whether it's temporary or long term. And then for some people, after they see that nature, like it's something that happens where they change, they change, and they start to take advantage of your nature. And that happened a lot for me, and I didn't understand a lot of things. And I used to just over time just got built up with a lot of stuff like, what in the world, what is going on, or whatever. But I still kept it moving. What is going on? Like literally just kept going. Kind of like those rose colored glasses, but in a sense I feel like it's levels to rose colored glasses, because you got those rose colored glasses on that level one where you really just all like you're not even paying attention and you just la la la, you just going on about yours. It's nothing. You just keep doing it over and over. Then you got that level two where you still in that same type of energy of la 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 la, but at the same time, like you still doing naturally for that person, but nah, something you still peeping what time it is, but you still doing. That level three of that rose colored glasses still with that same from one and two kind of meshing together, and then it's like la la la, and you still peeping game that you're doing what you're doing, but at the same time you know what's up because you could see deeper than what's coming towards you. And then when on level three, not only do you know what time it is, they know what time it is too. And then poof, now it's like whoa. And as that person who wearing the rose colored glasses, that's still like another L, but you just gain something because every time you lose something, you gain something depending on how you look at it in life. But still, going back to saying being a caring person, genuine person, because it's like so much cloudiness, so much energy out here that needs to be safe, like cleared out, you know, and it's getting heavier and heavier. And some genuine people who really be knowing what time it is just don't want other people to always be in that type of dark energy, because we know what it's like. Most of them genuine people see, oh, we know what it's not. We ain't genuine just to be that's naturally that person, but we also know what it's like because we know that feeling, and sometimes we don't want people to experience that feeling more than what they're experiencing, because it could be, listen, you built how you built, you wired how you wired. Different souls unfold, different levels, many devils. And then sometimes you don't even know you're wired that way until you get through a situation and you say, how did I make it through? Nobody but God. Like, and then you just start pulling back and really learning more about yourself. And then you just start pulling back because, and then you being more, because you have the introverts, extroverts, or whatever you want to call it, or that middle time line or whatever. But when you start to learn over time, it's okay to be by yourself, and it's okay to have a small group, and it's okay to have a groupie group, whatever you want to have, long as it's not coming in to like deter you from what you're trying to do. When you used to being a person for so long, I'm talking about years, because if ain't nobody, I mean, people know change is hard, man. Change is hard. I don't care however short term, long term, change is hard. But you used to being somebody for so long, and then all of a sudden you just say, "Oh, like a change got to be made," and you actually start making it, even though it's a struggle. And while you're making those changes, sometimes some people do things in a sense where it makes it hard for you to, like, they try to put things in a way so it can stop you from making that change, and you still pushing through. Just keep going. Nothing goes unseen, undone. Just keep going. Just keep going. Take the necessary steps to do what you got to do to, eliminate things, whether it's of the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, whatever that you need to do. But life experiences changes a person. And then sometimes it has a lot to do with the DNA and much more that comes along with it. But people out here ain't just one way for a reason. Things have happened to people is of the reason why they are the way they are. And it don't make it wrong now. Hey, listen, but it's always something. It is just how whatever happened to a person and however they take it and whether they try to make those changes to do something different. Some people make changes. Some people just stay stuck in it and wallow with it, and then just try to do everything else to stop and like kind of like destroy everybody else because they want people to feel what they feel. And is that the best way to go? No, hell no, because now it's going to really open up the gates for your ass. Like, it's going to be more than what you think it is. Like, you think you're doing something, but it's really, especially now, because the times are here. It been here, but it's really, the times are here. So I just say, some people just need to be careful. Just for real. Like, and I get it. Like, I could look at somebody's situation that I ain't never been in and like put myself in their shoes, and I understand why they do it. And I've did that mostly all my life. That's probably why I ended up getting the short end of the stick all the time. And it got to the point where I didn't even care. I had got the short end of the stick because I know I still was like content and still doing what I got to do for me and making things happen for me. How I made it, even if when doing things I never got a chance to want to do. I just had look at other people happiness and stuff because that like really have filled my soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like seeing everybody else happy because most time when people experience stuff, especially if they never experienced it, if they experienced what you experienced, they would not make it. They would not make it. Some people, especially like, you have to have a backing in your life, beliefs in your life, God in your life, or whatever you believe in, something to keep a hold for you when you are really going through your darkest times. because that push or people will keep trying and it ain't always the ones, like I said, when it's somebody who on a different wave, like doing their own thing, don't even care what's going on, just doing what they do, those the ones that will have a lot riding on their back. It's like things, people like to test situations or try to test you, and like you literally been out here through a lot, like a lot, you know, all around. Help, doing what's for you, doing best for whoever, just randomly helping people, helping family, helping people you don't even know, or just bringing light where it needs to be. Just and after, even when you going through all that darkness, right? Whether it's from your own self or through from others and stuff like that, because we do it to ourselves too now. Trust and believe, because baby, the betrayal I have done for myself, I betrayed myself a lot. But most times you don't even know you're doing it, because for one, you gotta realize we're going through all this programming and stuff like that. And when you be like, hey, what's, you be like, damn. So whether it's towards yourself or from other people, even after going through that, right? You pick yourself back up and you keep going, and people still trying you. People still trying to come after you. After you ain't like literally have nothing or just to a state, and they don't care, and they just still jumping on you. But we in a time right now, all that stuff that is occurring, baby, the reverse is happening. And I'm saying people that try to like what make you feel how they feel or whatever the case may be, when you just mind your business, now they trying to come back and want your help. No. I'm saying people, you been out there like doing what you're doing. Stay, do that, do that. Cause now you still getting up after all that with all that mush on your face, and you still, the struggle still real, but you just not giving up. You just keep moving. Cause whatever got you still keep moving, whatever it is. It's time. It's time to take a deep dive inside. It's time to take a deep dive inside. I'm like, damn, what's going on? What's happening? A lot, a lot, a lot, and most of mine, especially mine, yeah, stuff have happened within like relationships and stuff like that. But half the time, again, when you looking at things because you gotta like them rose-colored glasses on, most of those like the way I've been feeling and disappointments, boy, I'm mad at myself. Yo, it ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. But at the same time, I try to level that out and leave that be, because now I'm no longer in that experience. It's still up here. I'm like, dang, if I could, if I could have did this, if I could have did that, I don't know why we be doing that, but it's just a natural thing. And then like back what I was saying, like most time those experiences be over, but it be so deep, dark, or traumatic, or whatever it does, that it still bothers you. Because again, everybody wired differently. Because you got people that be like, well, it ain't that deep. Well, I got out of this and that. Are you me? Are you them? Are they you? No, they're not. And people love to say that. Well, this ain't happened so and so, it ain't happened so and so, whatever. Until it actually happened. And then when it does for them, it happens, they handle it way worse than you did. So tell me again, stop trying to judge a person's situation or whatever the case may be. It's just whatever experiences you've went through your life, Go within, pray about it, or whatever you do for yourself to get you to that state of mind and start making those changes and start. Once you start pushing old energy out, you make room for the new and you start to feel much, much better for real. Like you start having a feeling that you didn't even know exist. You gotta figure out what's real and what's not because I'm telling you, I was rose colored glasses for real, for real. Oh, sucker for sucker. Like as soon as somebody says, "Oh yeah," believed it quickly. Try straight, face value everything. Now, listen, seal a book shut, thread it up, freeze it, try to open the book. That's what you're gonna get. And maybe when you open that book, maybe just a little bit of it open until, and that's where the healing begins. And nowadays, in the time of deception, well, some people is deception for no damn reason. People do things for like they don't even have a real reason. You wanna know why it's becoming like that more and more? Because a lot of things is coming to the surface for a lot of people to heal, and instead of them healing, they taking that and they going off to hurt people. But instead of just trying to figure out the steps they need to take to go dissolve and supposed to heal whatever that it may be that they went through and have caused them to be a certain way. Everybody ain't had no, you know what I'm saying, good hand dealt with. Some people did. But life happens. You can have a good hand growing up and then when you get in adulthood that hand might not be bad. Or vice versa. Or just it just could be certain situations that happen in your life. Whether it's like uncontrolled or controlled. Like some stuff we just can't, you know what I'm saying, control when it happens. It's just how we are going to deal with it and get through with it. And that's why a lot of people buy this. They're like, oh, everybody, because don't nobody have time for all of that. Especially if you know you're the one going out there really trying to like do the work and get yourself back balanced of where you need to be. And then other people who don't want to do the work and they just want you to just jump on or trying to figure out for you to do all the work or whatever. No, no, no. Because I'm pretty sure that same way how you feeling and getting pulled, everybody getting a little pull towards them to work on something. I don't care if it's big or small. Some people just choose not to do it. And sometimes it don't even got to start off with you doing it. It can come in many different forms of you doing it yourself, getting that assistance from whether a family, friend, somebody you trust, a professional, account, whatever that you need that works for you. Prayer, whatever. Many resources is out here. And you just got to find that way to get it, you know. And sometimes you don't even have to do all of that. It'll come to you whether you realize it or not. But when it does, like take that step and take advantage of that to go get the help you need. So yeah, experiences can definitely change people. And it might change us for a period of time. But if it's something that comes in your life that reminds you of your old self where you were truly genuine, like happy and just really enjoy life, take that chance to get back to your original self. Because a lot of us, we go through things and we forget how we used to be. Or if you don't want to go back to that way, like invent a new you. Invent a new you. Sometimes that's all it takes. That's all it takes. Because I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, like for a change, you wanting a change, you having a hard time make that change, really take some time for yourself, by your like literally by yourself, and go into like a quiet place or whatever you have or what to, so you can hear you and not um, hear the voices or opinions of others or what others might have done or what you would have done. What you would have done. Don't matter if you take a step and you every time you took that step and you were like, dang, it didn't have work out. So this is one of those times where just because it didn't work out this time, but you really genuinely like trying to make that change in your life, listen to you through all of that. And then just wait for a confirmation. Like say if you did something on your own, nobody knew about it, and then you walking all about, and then that same thing you just trying to work on, you see somebody doing something on it or hear about it, then that's your confirmation. Then you should know to go forward with it. The struggle be real, because sometimes I'll get probably like 2 or 3, right, and then something just happened, and it's just like what the fuck, and I gotta start all over again because it's like. So those tests be real. So you got to stay clear. Got to stay clear, but stay on the path, and you will like get knocked off. It's what you want for you and your world, not the world, your world. And wherever it is to make that difference around other people, cool, cool, cool. But that's what I'm definitely working on. It's a lot of changes. That's why it feels so chaotic, but the change is happening. Cause all areas, I'm trying to work on a little bit to do better. Yeah. Just gotta go back to trusting you and doing what works for you. And I know you can't just focus on you, especially if you got like family, like children and stuff like that, or husband, wife, whatever the case that you have that of a responsibility, just all for a whole. But just still work on it when you can, when it's time, cause you'll get that time. Just know that. But yeah, like what got you to this place right here in your life? Experiences, not using my voice, thinking that other opinions of others was better than mine, and feeling like what I say didn't matter due to a lot of constant bickering and bull mess that was said over and over and over, and I believed it. And I believed it. Honey, I believed it. So all things, when you hear something repeatedly, no matter where it coming from, that'll not mean you have to believe it. I don't care if it's something about you. If you're hearing that repeatedly and you know it, change it. If it's something you're trying to change. But if not, I mean, it is what it is. But when you're hearing something constantly from like for years, and from like say childhood up to adulthood, or just I don't care how many years, but if you're hearing something constantly, like yeah, it could leave a mark. But then you got to come back and ask yourself and ask that question: is it true? That's if you want it to be. But when you realize certain things and how it's happening, because sometimes you'll be blocked from it. You forget about certain stuff. You work towards and be like, nah, this ain't true. So now I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna make these changes. Cause nah, I'm not gonna let that stamp me. That's not me. That's not part of me. Or even if it's stuff that's okay, that was a part of me, but it's no longer me. Cause some people ain't gonna accept that change, Some people just not. But it is what it is. So gotta do what you gotta do. Period. Like can't sit here and keep like doing or whatever makes everybody else happy, but deep down inside you burning on you all in fire and stuff like that. Nah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And while you sitting there, like, what is the? What you right? They struggling, but everybody else around you ain't. Mm-mm. And that's just like a general example to say, cause it happens or anything, you know. So yeah.